The stock market surged today as a quarter than expected July PPI inflation reading came out, and it showed prices came out lower than expected. Producer price index inflation numbers are wholesale prices in the prices businesses face, and they came in at 0.1% compared to the 0.2% estimated. And then for the year-over-year number came in at 2.2 compared to 2.3% estimated. Core PPI even came lower than estimated. This goes to show you that inflation is moderating, giving some more optimism ahead of tomorrow's CPI inflation reading, which is some good news. We also had Home Depot report earnings, and they issued a poor outlook, citing that high interest rates are weighing on consumer demand in terms of remodels and home improvement projects. So that's actually weighing on economic activity. So those two things, the Home Depot earnings combined with the quarter than expected PPI inflation number, does give me some optimism ahead of tomorrow's CPI inflation reading and increases the chances that the Federal Reserve will cut rates in September. I still think a 25 basis point cut, not a 50 basis point cut. Obviously, let's see what happens. And look, the markets did very well today. The markets surged because of this. Honestly, I think the markets are going a little bit too far, too fast. As I said previously, I think that those from last Monday were in, and I don't think we'll necessarily go lower than that, but that doesn't mean that we should be going up by this rate of increase this fast and quickly, in my opinion. I think, as I said, we probably will be trading in a trading range for a while. I think right now we're slightly overbought. Obviously, let's see what happens tomorrow. If the CPI inflation reading is really good, if it's really good, there's a chance the market could go higher. But I think there's a slight chance that we're on the top of this trading range. And as I said, let's see what happens tomorrow. And then some good optimism about as I said, the Magnificent Seven companies have really been dominating the S&P 500 in terms of their stock price momentum. And the bottom 493 companies from the S&P 500 have been left out of this rally recently. However, new data shows that the 493 companies in the S&P 500 are showing earnings growth too, at about 7.4% for Q2. So earnings growth is happening for companies outside of the Magnificent Seven. This is good news because it shows that the market's rally is starting to broaden out, and that's indicative of a strong bull market, in my opinion. It's good news that this market's broadening out to see earnings growth in the 493 companies in the S&P 500 that are not the Magnificent Seven. So that's some more optimism. But let's see what happens tomorrow with the CPI inflation reading.